Hello, folks. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good week so far, or had a good week, seeing that it's now over. This is the Citadel. My name is Joel Duggan, if you haven't figured that out already, and we're going to pick up right where we left off here in the medieval area, working on, I think, the inside of the bakery, as well as some of these surrounding builds in the background. We're going to walk by in just a second. First, I'm going to say thanks you to Sweet Sandy for subscribing at Tier 1 for 17 months, and Cosmic Dancers in the house, subscribing at Tier 1 for 46 months in a row. Thanks so much, Cosmic and Sandy. Y'all are awesome. Really appreciate you being here. And of course, appreciate all the modding that you do as well. Dan Grice, Danger Ice, Dang Rice, hanging out in the chat. And Humphreys, welcome in from Quebec. That's awesome. It's not next door, but it's not terribly far away in terms of the grand scheme of things. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good day. And Grand Baboon is knocking out the rest of the regulars. So yes, today we are going to work, I think, in part on the inside here, because I really like what we were able to accomplish by finishing the inside of this build. I think it feels more solid, feels more like a complete thought, especially this upstairs part. I really like all of this. And so we're going to attempt to do the same thing over here. Now this might take a little bit of finicking because we want to create like what looks like a baker's oven here and try to connect it to the outside. We have a chimney and we also have a second floor. 3 floors actually. So there's this floor, which is going to be more like a living room, I think, kind of like a living space. And then also we've got the top floor, which is probably going to be like a couple of beds, probably would be my guess. That's one thing we will probably get going. And then around the side here, we also have all of this. This is just temporarily thrown in. We also want to finish off this area too, and sculpt this a little bit more. And we also have to find a purpose for this. This is going to be quick, so I feel like we probably will attempt to finish off the inside of that. And we might even fudge the inside a bit and continue some of this deep slate. I don't know if we arrived at this as the final design. I guess we did. But I'd like to add a little bit more grass and greenery and stuff up here where we can. And I guess we'll have to figure out what's happening with the mouth of this. I'm excited for this, but I don't want to move on too quickly from the inside of the bakery just yet, because everything else about the bakery is finished. Hey, there's McScrewgun. Hope you're having a good day. So currently I just have a lot of green stuff on me, and I don't think we have anything left to put down. Maybe around here, but we haven't really decided what's happening back here yet. So I think what's going to happen in here, we're going to need some jungle tables with the tables and chairs data pack. I'm also thinking about using some of the tables for shelves, I think. That could be a table as well. And then maybe we'll turn... Maybe we won't do two shelves here. Maybe we can turn this corner into some sort of cupboard. That would make sense, like some sort of pantry. But yeah, definitely tables. Won't have to worry about chairs, which is nice. And I wouldn't mind putting in like a couple of barrels of something, you know? Yeah. I guess the first thing we should think about would be the key aspect, which would be the middle there. So let's dump the old inventory here. Yeah, that's going to be storage. I don't know what it's going to be stored for, but yeah, I agree with you. I think it's probably going to be, there's not a lot of room, so it's probably going to be mostly crates and barrels and like that kind of a thing. Get rid of some of the stone. That's dirt, and then we've got bone meal, more flowers. I don't think I need the hoe right now. Just need more food. We should be good. Probably going to leave these on me. I'm probably going to use some of those. We'll need some jungle planks. Oh, crap. Can you guys hear the lawn equipment? Hold on. That has to be coming through. Give me 1 second. Sorry, that was right underneath my window. I thought they were done. So one of the reasons I'm starting late today is because, in addition to having to grab a late lunch, they also were mowing the lawn at the same time. There you are. We'll take you over. What are the other things that I'm going to need? We had shelving. We might need some trapdoors. Maybe some doors. I don't know if we'll need slabs, but we'll ring them anyway. The other thing we're going to need is, I think, probably smokers, blast furnace, probably furnace, and we might need some sort of chimney blocks. And we're probably going to need armor stands, but that'll be like a final touch. I've got 7. Okay, should be fine. It was so loud my allergies perked up for a second. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's put you out here. Put that there. So I like the positions of some of this stuff. So like, for example, I don't see any really need to change this. Should be fine. Nice table there. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So that opens it up a little bit. We could also probably do a table here, but I feel like I want to switch this up, and maybe we'll go with a spruce table. And then we can do, if we put anything on that, we'd have to put an armor stand or something. Sort of be that cosmic, but your overlay at the top of the screen looks slightly misaligned. Current viewer's part. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, so I was setting up my Lego Let's Chat stream, and it should not have changed that. I really don't like that Streamlabs gives you like widgets that then travel from one scene to the other instead of being scene specific. It's really annoying. That is under the leaderboard. How am I going to fix this? Yeah, it's not supposed to be that small either. I think it's supposed to be around here. Hold on. Let me just see. Oh, that's not the right thing. They really need to make this a lot more intuitive, I guess is the word I'm looking for. The fact that you have all these cool things that are like web, I'm not sure what they're called. They're called like web instances or something. But then the viewer count, it's its own widget. And it's not at all what you'd expect it to be. Everything else seems to be lined up okay though. so it didn't adjust those other things. But anyway. There. Best I can do in short notice. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Yeah, Streamlabs is not what it should be. I haven't made the change to just regular OBS just because I find Streamlabs, at least on the surface, is a little bit more plug and play. So I guess what we could do here is we could remove these upside down stairs and replace it with a door, so we could make it look like there'd be a pantry down here. Didn't bring the right door though. So I would say probably would make the sense to have the door here. And then we would have trapdoors going this way. Nope. And then we just have to put in a couple more above this. That's going to be tricky though. We'll have to work in, I guess, a little bit more ceiling work. That can't occupy that space. Gives a little bit of an overhang, which I think looks okay. And then up here, we can just go right back to slabs, which I thought I brought. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So, sort of like a pantry, although the door opens the wrong way. There we go. Are you going to do a 119 stream on a new world? Nope. We're just going to update the Citadel to 119, and I'm going to keep on building in West Hill. I'm sure eventually I'll want to go look for Skulk, but like I don't really have any desire. It doesn't really change a lot about what we're doing here, so I'm just going to roll forward. When I have the chance to do something technical, I might go look for an allay or do something like that. All right, so this, we want this to look like a big baker's oven. So I feel like one of the easiest ways to do that is to have like double furnaces, because it looks kind of like a pizza stone. You know, like you can kind of look like you can put something in there to bake. And if that's the case, we might have to do something like, you know, having a chimney bit go up like that, maybe combined with maybe a stair. But then I don't know what we put on the bottom here. Maybe this is where we put smokers. Or do we reverse that? Do we have the smokers on top? I kind of think that looks better. You've had quite enough of Streamlabs over the past week? Yeah. Yeah, it gets frustrating. The fact that I created a whole new scene or set of scenes, and that one source is the only source that travels across between both of them is incredibly frustrating. It might mean that I just have to remove it from my my Lego Let's Chat. Because it shouldn't. You know, like they ask you, do you want to paste a duplicate or do you want to paste a reference? And reference is the one where if you change it, it changes across all your scenes. But I pasted a duplicate. I know I did. I'll try it again later, but we'll have to see. So I like the idea of this being some sort of like stone. Maybe this comes out a bit. And I'm wondering if it's going to look better as smooth stone. Let's just bring this out. These detail shelter boxes. Like this might look good. It was like this. Right? Like I feel like that has a better vibe to it. I just don't know if we continue that up or if it was better. No, it's better special, I think, at the bottom. And I think I like the smooth stone. Or we could try the bricks. The bricks could look good in here too. Zia ESD, thanks for the lurk. And Matak 7 Night. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome in. Bricks are in here. Oh, you're welcome. Ooh, that's the outside. So we might not be able to do that. No, that looks dumb. Okay. So it has to stay. I think I might like this inside. But then this has to stay brick. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then maybe we can get into some slabs. Perhaps. Already out of inventory space. 24 minutes and 7 seconds. A little cozier. If that's the case, we probably don't want to use the walls in behind here. It'll blend in too much. And I think I prefer cobblestone. I almost want to put something in here to indicate that this could be like a hot place. Like having like a trapdoor here. It's too bad we don't have metal trapdoors that aren't like shiny metal. Let's just put those back for now. I like your use of brick. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's. I'm trying to tie the inside and the outside together a little bit here. Oh, that's the wrong way. That doesn't look good. I kind of wonder if we moved this and made them both stairs. Because then we could do this and then this. Yeah, I think I like that better. Unfortunately... Oh, yeah, okay. I preferred the gap. Linus Lego Plays Minecraft is rating with a party of 4. Thanks so much. Really appreciate that. And the mean #1 has followed. Hope you're having a good day. What were you up to in Minecraft? Before Pink Jackets, welcome in. Lego My Raid. I like that, Galaxy Best. That's cool. Thanks for the follow. It's funny you mentioned allergies, Cosmic. I didn't realize today how hoarse my voice was until I started the stream. I was like, oh, wow. Even I can tell that I sound froggy. For folks just coming in, I think this is the second time or third time that Linus has raided. So I'll keep the spiel short. But if you haven't figured it out, my name is Joel Duggan, and I stream 3 days a week on Twitch. I do 2 podcasts, the Citadel Cafe and the Spawn Chunks. More than likely, you are more interested in the Spawn Chunks because it's about Minecraft. I think I prefer this to be just regular brick. I guess we should think about the floor in here too. I wonder if we should just continue this all the way around, or if we should make the hearth feel special. I think I want the hearth to feel special. That's pretty cool though. I feel like we can do that on the corners maybe. Oh. Never mind. I keep on forgetting there's an outside to this. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. Is this also outside? Yes. Just gonna light her in the hardcore. Nice. That's very cool. Don't know if I like both of those. Those carved blocks. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Feels repetitive with that one there. But if we then follow that logic, that would mean that this one would be one. And then this one would be one. Kind of gives a little bit of foundation to the room. Question is, like, what could we put along the base of the wall to help it out a little bit? My guess would be just regular stone, right? Yeah. Cool. That's feeling pretty good. I feel like we could maybe try a stone button or two. Just for like the extra details. Tie in a little bit more gray. There they are. Maybe not 4. If I do the top ones, probably be a little bit easier. And then we'd have to have like something. Maybe we replace this table with something to kind of fuel the fire. Because I did that over on the other, on the blacksmith build, we have like a little bellows. Odub, thanks very much. I appreciate that. Been at it a while. You kind of get, you pick up and get better as time goes on. Yeah, so we've got this little bellows here. Now this is, that's much larger than even I was thinking. Like a piston. Makes it look like it could pump the fire. Does anybody know of any good blocks to use for something that would be a bellows for fire, but smaller than that? Like all I can think of is a piston or a composter maybe without the piston could work. So like if I put this here, we'd have to sacrifice the button. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Yeah, I think I feel like a piston might be too big. Maybe I need like a combination of a stair. That doesn't really communicate the idea that I want though. Only a piston? Yeah, I could try only a piston. Anything else in here that looks like it would work? Not really. Tarsiris, hello. Which way do we want this to go? I guess like that, right? Just want it facing that way, and then maybe if we put a lever on the side of it. I wish these were directional because I'd love to do this and cover up the top, replacing it upside down. I think I like that better. Problem is then we want to do this with this. Which means I would move this down. Whoops. I don't have a spare dragon head, and a dragon head just looks like a dragon head to me. like that better the other way. Yeah, now here we'd have to come up with something fancier or at least better. I don't think I want to use those. No, it has to be maybe andesite. There we go. Yeah, I agree. The composter does look more like a bellows. I agree. I think that makes sense. I think that might even want to be extended. I feel like we have to do something lighter with the floor. Maybe the floor is andesite. Andesite. We've already got smooth stone in the hearth. Maybe andesite and a little stone. Could try acacia, but I don't think it'll look good. I think anything that looks like wood is going to look cheap. That looks a little bit too shiny, though. Maybe mostly andesite with some stone worked in. Oh, maybe not up against the walls. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad you like them. I figured you would. I figured you'd like the flowers. I like that emote, by the way. Where on earth did you get it? Sticks and Thrones. Hey Joel, I'm a big fan of the spawn chunks and thought I'd pop in and finally see this build I've heard so much about. Looks great. Thanks very much. I'm glad that glad you like the podcast and glad you like the build. I'm really happy with these two. Actually, it's I've been stretching my legs a bit, and I definitely feel like I've been successful. Do we want to cover that up? We'll have to put something there. Maybe a barrel. Not sure I like covering up the hearth part. Yes, I really like that, but that felt like a good use of like the workspace. Kind of wonder whether we should put something there. We could also change this down to one table. Potentially have something else there. So we could remove this and this. And then put some of this stuff over here. So then we could potentially have a barrel of something there. I'm thinking about using like sand or something to make it look like there's flour. Would be cool. Yeah, I don't know about this. Maybe we just want like another, like an L table. I think I like that better than having that be solid. But I feel like we're lacking in like a solid block. So maybe we put a barrel here. All good, sweet Sandy. Remember, for any time you complain about having a doggo, there's someone like me that is jealous that you have a doggo. So I appreciate it. Grab some of those. Do I not have any barrels? I guess I don't. Oh, I just made barrels out of jungle wood. That was not what I planned. And if we did that, could potentially have like a whole shelf over there. Although then we could probably get rid of this. See, this is why I want. I wonder if a barrel would look good as a bellows, because then we could hide. We could hide it better. Then we just have to remove this, because it looks too much like a barrel. Because then that would be uniquely the bellows. And then over here, Graham, no, we're just going to update the server as per usual to 119. 119 is not making that many geographic changes in the overworld that we feel like we have to make an area for it. New fan of the spawn chunks. Really like your attention to detail. Looking good. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much, Codswallop. Fun username, by the way. Appreciate you being here. I guess we need some crates and some concrete powder. White and, or actually, calcite might look good too. So I want one of these to be flour and salt, but I feel like that sort of looks like flour. But that's a lot of white. So I think I'd rather have the calcite over there. And then over here, maybe we'll go with like sand or something. Sand or sandstone. Or we just use a hay bale. Gotcha, crafters, hello. But I don't want to completely remove all of my jungle table stuff. But that doesn't really match very well. probably the better of the two. We also need a cauldron down here. Maybe that's what we put here. It's like a cauldron full of water. Thanks. It's Zero's minimap is the map. The tables are a data pack from Chuck Chuck called Tables and Chairs. If you do bang mods in chat, you should get a link to all of the data packs and mods, but most of them are just like server side stuff. Not server side, performance and client side stuff. Yeah, I feel like that would make the most sense for where to put the cauldron. I don't think I'd want it here. No. It's that or we put it right up against the corner. Kind of like that. And if we remove this and go with this table. Gotcha Crafters, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Actually, I guess that can just be the same, can it? So that leaves only one of our fancy jungle tables, but I want to keep at least one. What if we make this one? The one with the L on it. That could work. Yeah. Then this space is feeling kind of empty. So that's why I brought the crates back. I don't know about both of them, but I don't want to put a barrel there either. And I can't think of another block that would work. Because everything else, like the cartography table and all that kind of stuff, they also have like directional limitations. But I like that being solid. So maybe we have to try to sneak in a table or something. All right, well, if that's the flower, then maybe we can squeeze in like a little spilled flour detail. A loom backwards. Yeah, that might work. That might work. Really hard to move around in here. It's really tight. Good, but we'll just reverse that. So that and that. So it sort of looks like flour has been spilled. I think that's it for like the shelving and stuff. We have to figure out what we're going to put up on top of there. And I'm going to move this torch just for now. Whoop, that is not what I wanted. Oh, crap. Button came loose outside too. Where was that? Gotcha, crafters. I don't accept friend requests on Twitch. Plus, that's going away, so why would you bother? Oh, that was weird. Flight mode. Yes, so we need a bucket briefly. Bucket. Oh! Beehives. We might be able to squeeze in a beehive. That's nice and light. That might work very well with the jungle wood, jungle tables. Let's see. I guess we could move this over here and put a composter here now that we've moved the composter. Yeah, and if I fill that up, like give it like a top tier level, it won't look hollow, right? Redstone, tripwire hooks. I need to make some more levers. Is it cobblestone? I think it's cobblestone, right? It's funny, it's been so long, you know, you make a stack of them and they last you like years. Years and years. Ah, that looks too much like a faucet, which is not what I want. I think I like that better there. Fill the composter up to the top. We'll have some dust visible. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. What's the, I guess, moss? I have lots of moss. That's probably the easiest thing. Does anybody know how many levels there are? Is it 6? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. feel like that's pretty good. I don't want to push it. Or do we want to go all the way to the top? I think I like the other way better just because it's not so even. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Sweet Sandy. Good idea. I guess I could use some snow layers as long as we don't make it too bright in here. I'm not sure what they would be. I guess you'd have some sort of linens around in a bakery. Why not, right? I think maybe I'll put something else there, like maybe carpet, like brown carpet. Free stuff, free bone meal. Right, like I needed the one extra bone meal. That's funny. Now as far as carpet goes, I think probably brown. We'll try the gray as well. Might be better with a color change. Yeah, I was right. I guess gray is better, just because there's a better difference between the shelf and the thing that's on it. We could also put something entirely different there. Maybe we put a chest or something up there. I do have a chest on me. That or the other kind of chest, the oak chest. I also wanted to try beehives. Feeling very claustrophobic in here all of a sudden. I don't know why. Little beehives, looms, and what was the other thing? Full-size beehives. And chests. I think I like the light colored chest better. Trying to get away from relying on spruce and spruce colors all the time. So do we like the crate, which is the note block texture, or do we want to go with like, I guess I'd have to turn around. I think I like the crate better. We'll try the beehive though. The problem is then we get to, it starts to look like a bit of a rainbow when you get all the different colored tints in there. This is a lot more neutral. Mustafa, hello, welcome in. Yeah, the mini blocks. I feel like a barrel mini block would look good. I've also got the little beehive here. And that's the kind of thing like I feel like I could put that. I'm not sure why I'm falling into the mode, but like that could kind of sit there maybe. Although then it kind of blocks the look of the cauldron. So that might be better off sort of like here. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, maybe not tilted around like that, but I kind of want this to be like a work surface. So I don't want it to be too cluttered. Plus, I'd like to put like a loaf of bread or something here with an armor stand. Or two, even. Would be good to have something back there too. This is the interior of a bakery, Mustafa. I know I've said this before, but I think it's worth repeating. I wish that there was a way to just aesthetically turn on furnaces and leave them going infinitely, rather than having to like smelt something in there to actually make it look like they're on. I just think it would be cool to have them on, you know? Plus it would give us some light. We also need to figure out if we can have some beams in order to hang a lantern from something in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of whether a beam here and a beam there would work. Let's go find out. Yeah, I know we can use mods. We're trying to keep it as vanilla as possible. We do have a few mods on the server, but we're trying to have mostly a vanilla gameplay. The comment was meant to say that I wish it was something that you could do in vanilla. Makes things very low. So how do we get a lantern in here? Maybe we have to hang it from a trapdoor? Do I just not have any more trapdoors? What the heck? Seems strange. So I can't hang anything there. I could try to hang something there. There really is no spot. What if I removed this and we did stairs here? Oh, that had the door on it. Crap. This is the part where I'm trying to get it to both look good, but also have like a specific function. Time for break. Yeah, probably, because I'm getting stumped. on where to put this lantern. I think that's good, but it could be better if we went with stairs this way and then a stair this way. Torch is throwing me off. Where? I mean, push comes to shove, we could just put a lantern on one of the tables, but that feels like a little on the lame side. We could try to hide something in the floor, maybe. Or we could hide it in here. Oh, maybe not. At least for now, it means we can not have the torch in our way. And we could have that be a lantern, like we could hang a lantern from that there. It seems a little bit cheaty, but whatever. Cosmic said that it's time for a break. And I agree. I need to reheat my coffee. If you are new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It is about that time, and I will see you folks soon. About 5 or 6 minutes. All right. I needed a lantern, right? That was the thing. That was the thing we're trying to place. Someone also mentioned candles, and you're right, but that also means putting them on something. And I feel like we want to hang the lantern from something. We could. They don't really look like they hang very well from stairs. We could. Unfortunately, we would lose this. So we could just put the lantern here at the door. But that doesn't feel super useful for the work area over there, right? So I think that looks better anyway. So we're left trying to figure out where to put the lantern. That's a stair. Panda Princess, things are good. Pretty chill week. Yeah, I really don't know about this. I really don't know about this. What are our light levels in here anyway? Even without the torch? A whole lot of zeros. So we've got to do something. We have to do something. Not one less spruce trapdoor. Well, you got to admit that that looks better when it covers up the calcite, right? That's an outside block, so we kind of have to leave that there. I mean, we could remove this and hang it in the stairwell, but then you're going to bonk your face on it. I could sacrifice the snow layers and put the lantern there. I feel like that's probably the best option. And unfortunately, can't do that. I was thinking we could put snow layers on top of the crate, but we can't do that. That's probably the best option, really. Because now I want to get into like maybe putting down some loaves of bread. I think we've done that elsewhere. I think I have like a bakery stand over on the Lowtown side of things. So we'll go take a look at that. I'm probably going to need this, so we'll put this back out. So we did a bakery over here, and one of the things that we did was like a bone block, it looks like, and some soul sand. Birch also looks really good. Looks like a loaf of bread. I don't think we have any bakery things. Oh, we did, yeah. So we did. I want to do something like that with the loaves of bread. I think that looks pretty good. We'll see what other mini blocks we might have inside. I really like this too, like the open window. Yeah, there's a birch block. That looks like kind of like a loaf of bread sort of deal. That's a cool way to do the oven too. I never thought about doing that, but I don't think we have the room for the salt. Pretty sure that the back of the oven is the outside. I think it's the chimney. Hey, look at Molas. How's it going? I'll grab another. No, we already have one of those. Don't think I have any more birch. No, I just have the full logs. Oh, I've got some soul sand. I mean, if you use your imagination, a dark oak log kind of looks like a chocolate cake, but you really have to stretch. Really have to stretch your brain. We had some brown terracotta, would probably look okay. What's the head between the bone blocks and the sea lanterns? Bone blocks and sea, skeleton horse's head. It does look really weird, doesn't it? Probably easier to see in here. Yeah. Weird. Yeah, so I guess that's it for mini blocks. Poor skeleton horse. I'm sure the poor skeleton horse scared the bejeebies out of me when it first appeared, so I have no problem with now owning its skull. Plus, it's already dead. Poor skeleton horse. Whose side are you on? Bread. I guess we just do the whole wheat thing. Can't imagine I need more than 3. And armor stands. I think that should be it, right? I mean, we could try to give a birch block to the armor stand. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, wait. I need the book. It's just a client-side mod, Panda Princess. That's all it is. So we'll do armor stand. Show arms. No gravity. Give it the bread. I'm pretty sure I had to rotate this kind of stuff. Or auto align. Item on surface. I feel like that's not what I wanted. Auto align. Is there a way to break these? I don't remember. So now it's just not working. That's annoying. And apparently it doesn't want to break. How do you get it back? I really hate stuff like this. When it worked fine the last time. Mental note, don't use the auto align stuff. So that's the head. Can only be broken when visible, but I can't make it visible. Stand visibility. Yes. Now it's visible. Probably a block thing. All right, let's try that again. Tiles, show arms. No gravity. Right arm. That's the right one. Oops. Position. What's this? This is going positive X. Cool. So now I need to rotate on the Z axis, I think. And we'll do negative. Ha! Darn close. Nope. Go down by 3. Yeah, I'd say that looks good. And then we will do tiles. No. Utilities. Lock. Sweet. That's one. One down. Hey, the mighty Elcorn is here. How's it going, Elcorn? Thanks for the shout out. I love what is possible to achieve with the armor stand book. I do not love what a faff of an armor stand book it is. Yeah, it's yeah, I would agree. I don't think it's a very it's not an enjoyable process. We'll put it at that. It might be the only way they could have done it, but yeah, I agree. Show arms. No. Bread. Take our... The hard thing to remember is that you have to go to rotation, click on 15, which then sets all rotation increments to 15, and then you go to pose adjust. And then you gotta go to right arm and do this again. Like, it's just 2, 3, 4. Because like 245s would have been too much, right? Nope, I did negative last time. Negative Z. Negative Z. I mean, if you do it enough, you start to remember things, but it is the fact that it closes every single time you do a command. This is the real tedious part. That it exits you out of the menu, which I find annoying. Rotation to 5 degrees. No, I locked that stand. Like, why did it move if I lock? You all saw me lock it. You all saw me lock it. And now it's going to move that one. Awesome. And now I've taken the bread back, and the other one has the book. Why? Well, whatever. I'll just get this one into the right position then. We will not spend too long on this, I promise. So why did it just all of a sudden stop responding? All right. So now we will turn off and lock. Armor stand locked. And then if I go over here, technically this one should be the closer one to me, right? I'd say that's pretty good. Not perfect, but I'll call that done. And then utilities lock. Okay, so that gave me a flash that one locked. Good. I wanted to put something back there, and I was thinking if I could, if I don't know if I have the stuff, but I want to try to make a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, sugar, and an egg. Oh, the egg I don't have. The egg I don't even know if I have a pumpkin. Well, I might have an egg at one of the farms, but I certainly don't have a pumpkin. Well, there's a pumpkin, so that's problem solved. Hold on. Yoink. I guess I could try to follow around a chicken, but I'm hoping that we've got eggs in here. Aha. And sugar. There we go. Although there's a piece out of it, so that might not be the best. I wish that the pie had looked actually like a pie baked, you know, like in a dish. When you think about what a pie looks like before you cut into it, I think that could be cool. So my thought is to put this. I was going to put a pie back in here like it's being baked, but that doesn't really work. Doesn't really work. And I believe that these are outside blocks, right? Yes, they have to be. Maybe that's where we put the mini block. Yeah. Looks like a dark loaf. And then I've got an idea for firewood. With a campfire. I think I'm done messing with the armor stands for now. Never speak of armor stands again. Yeah, exactly, right? I think I have to do this way. Yes. So a little bit of wood for the fire. And again, it would be nice if I could hide some sort of glow back here. Now, are these blocks transparent? Because I could put a light block underneath that and it wouldn't be seen. I was kind of hoping to do something where we could kind of like hide something behind a stair, but those are all outside blocks. So it's very difficult to do. I could turn that into a stair, then I'd have to get rid of this. Or I could turn this into like a... Maybe you could put like a shroom block down there. I wonder what a... It's probably going to be too light because the iron doesn't look very good. But an iron trapdoor... Just because we come into this build higher, you can kind of see the tops of things. I mean, it's really subtle. But if we did that, then I could change this block out for something that could look like a a fire block. And then maybe turn that into a stair. We'll see. Stair. So I'm guessing shroom light. Probably the one that looked the best. That or a magma block. The tiny face and the tiny soul sand is kind of cute. Yeah. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I was thinking that we could try something like this. And then have either this. I kind of like that. And I wonder if we then took that away. That's all being blocked. There we go. And then I would just replace this with a regular one of these. Polished andesite is the word I'm looking for. I kind of like that better. I wonder if then we should do this in the same way. I really wish we had stairs in smooth stone. I did kind of like that smooth stone there, but I may also prefer this. Yeah, I think I like that. It's really subtle. Like you have to come into it to actually see what's going on. Yeah, the light feels like it's coming from the stove, which is more natural. I agree. Am I hearing the fires in the chimney? That feels like it should be far enough away that I can't hear it. No, I'm definitely hearing it. But yeah, I mean, that solves the problem. It's also not as bright, which I like. So we'll keep that. Keep that done. So then really the only thing left is just to kind of come in here with some of the cracked, and we need one more texture for the walls, which I guess is going to be the regular stone. And to just take a little bit of this and kind of like bring it down like that. Don't like that there. Nope. Yeah, that works. It's fine. Maybe we'll just sneak one in here. Yeah. Cool. I'm questioning the jungle table now, but we'll leave it. We maybe just need a little bit more going on the floor. Can I put a spruce button on one of those tables? Well, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad you like it. That's the back door. I get turned around whenever I sleep in there. And I want to say that's it. I'd like to try to move on from this. This top level should be pretty easy. We are very likely just going to pretend that this is sealed up because I don't think a stair here is going to look very good. Well, you know, because it gets half hidden, we could use this. And then I guess somehow we have to cover this in. No. Because I want to put a campfire right there. So yeah, we might have to just fake this. Oh, I know. That's a good spot for the basalt. Which I don't have it here. Aldebar, hello. Hope you're having a good day. There it is. So yeah, I was thinking that goes there. And I think we leave it on. And maybe just because we use the polished andesite down here, we use the polished andesite up top as well. And all of this is inside, right? So we could easily maybe do a little of that. Kind of stays true to what's happening downstairs. Makes it a little bit unique as well. Yeah. And if this is the case, actually, maybe we'll remove this. Give that a nice clean line. Yeah, cool. Weirdly, you can still see the block underneath it, which is surprising. I guess we'd have to put it the other way. That's fine. This is all going to have to stay exactly as it is because it's the one slab thickness for the floor and the ceiling. Alibar says, I'm having a good day. Been doing the work lurk for a bit, but I'm on lunch, so I thought I would take an opportunity to say hello. Well, hello. Thanks for the working and the larking. Appreciate all the views, folks. I mean, it goes to help the channel no matter what, right? Coming out of a lurk to say the powered up Minecraft and Splash reads, Joel is neat. Thought I should know. Thanks. Appreciate that. So this would be kind of like tables and chairs zone, right? Plus a door. And we should do a jungle door here, I guess. Oh, I need a jungle door there too, because I broke it earlier. Do. Alright, those. I'm really looking forward to moving out of this place. It's feeling very cluttered. Feeling very, very cluttered. Actually, I probably am going to want those back. We're probably good with sand. Might be the shulker boxes everywhere. Yeah, that could be part of it too, right? Alright, so this is going to be an inside door. And I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to have it open over here. Sure. And then we'll do the same thing here. This is going to want to be on this side. So folks that are wondering why I do this, I want the door to open on the opposite side of where you're likely to go. Right? It's a little bit easier to get in and out. So that's good. That cracked actually might be too much there, because it's a very busy door. So I'm going to take that back. And then inside, we don't want to block the way there, so all of our tables and stuff are going to have to be probably kind of like alongside of or near the fire. So I feel like here we could have another combination table or a table bookshelf. That feels kind of funny. Go get the tables. And maybe those. Oh, wrong one. See, at most, the table is going to be kind of there. Oh yeah, that gets claustrophobic really fast, doesn't it? It's like these blocks have to stay clear for like getting out there, going upstairs, and going downstairs. So really, the only spot for tables are like corners. This might be a good spot to put in like a little carpet. I feel the need for me to tell you that it's time to take a break again. Thanks, Cosmic. I think I like that way better. I don't think we need 2 chairs. Or if we do, we could have another chair just kind of like be in the corner. Yeah, I don't mind that. We'll do another campfire there for maybe some logs. I think we will change this chair type though. How come the trapdoors or the chairs appear as trapdoors initially? Because that's how they are programmed. It's a data pack from Chuck, and he uses a certain kind of data that's attached to certain things in the game, and trapdoors is one of those things. How goes the medievalness, Pyro TG? It goes medievality, I guess. Medievally? It goes okay. It goes okay. Yeah, Chuck explained it to me one time in a DM, but I don't remember. It was new. It was the new kind of data when it first came out. Do I want... We'll see how the other one looks. Oh, I have one already. We'll still make more. Kind of think we might have to use the different table as well. No, you know what? I think I prefer the simpler chair. Right, so then maybe some carpet there. What color would make a good carpet? Well, we should do that when I come back. I should listen to the Cosmic and take the break when told. Let everyone that's new to the channel know that I take a break once an hour. It's that time, and we'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. Hold on to your nuggets. More Minecraft in just a bit. All right, so I need another campfire, I think I said, right? For the appearance of wood. Thanks, Aldebar. Appreciate it. And I would want this to go the other way. That sort of looks a little bit too similar, but I want to have something in that corner. And I have this on me on purpose. So I thought that would look good there. Maybe on both sides. Or maybe it's going to be better on that side. No, I think I like them there. Here we can probably put a button. Maybe we are better off with jungle buttons. I think that's what I did outside. No, they're spruce buttons, aren't they? Oh, but they're on dark oak. Alright, we'll try jungle buttons. Jungle buttons are here. And what, I imagine carpet is gonna, all the carpet options are always too bright for me. And we don't have the depth in the floor to really do something cool. That sort of works. Better than nothing. Yep. I like those better. So I just need one little bit of gray carpet. Just eating leftover birthday cake? Nice. Whose birthday was it? I had too much cake on my birthday, or too much cake the week of my birthday, because I was the only one eating it. So I had an entire cake to myself. It was a lot. I don't remember whether we have the ratios for dyed wool correct, but we'll see. Cybe19's today. Happy birthday, Cybe19. And of course, happy birthday to Cosmic. I'm thinking maybe we could try brown. But I don't know. Ah. I kind of just want to do a gray rug. Yep, I think we're just going to do gray. WDO23, subscribe for 3 months. That unlocks the water keystone badge. Thanks ever so much. Really appreciate the support. To do this again. I think I like that better. I really wanted to put some sort of stone hearth here, but I can't do that with everything under here because that's the floor there. Yeah, the only thing we could do up here to make it a little bit different would be to switch some of these out with trapdoors, but I don't think that would work very well. So we're just going to leave that flat. So yeah, I think that's this place done. I'm debating on whether I want this going or not. I think that's probably good enough. So then up here, we'll do... we can hang a lantern right from the middle here. 2, 3, 4. Of course it's 4. That would be too easy otherwise. And then I want to say we're just going to do like beds. Right? So we could have like table there. Could have like a bed on either side of it. And then maybe a couple of barrels and something, but that's about it, right? And this, I believe, is an outside wall. Oh no, that's the inside chimney. Okay. There's an outside wall there somewhere, though. Somewhere I think you can see that brick from outside. Or maybe not. Haven't been up here in a while. Just barely behind the chimney. Is there even a way up there? I think so. Hold on. Oh no, it's just empty. Okay. I'll have to fix that later. Yeah, I can just barely see it. So we could change that to be whatever we want. So I'm thinking real simple, like probably a couple of gray beds, candle, and then maybe a couple of chests. If we move this, then we can fit a double chest here. No, that doesn't look as good. I wonder if we could somehow... Is this visible from outside? Oh, it is. Okay. Maybe we could have put like a flower thing here. That would have been cool too. The roof on the build is great. Thanks, Cosmic. Signs over the blocks. Yeah, I don't remember whether I came up with that on my own. I don't think I wasn't referencing anybody, but I could have seen it somewhere, but who knows. After a while, you start to forget like what has been your idea and then what are things that you're totally stealing from other people. Which is allowed, by the way. I wanted beds. Beds. I can just dye the bed after the fact. Two beds. And then another table, I guess? Oh, by now every design, yeah. Agree. There's an old art saying that good artists borrow, great artists steal, which I've always thought was kind of funny. So we'll get a white tablecloth, and I guess we can put another table here. Ooh, maybe we can put like a flower in a flower pot there. Oh, did Steve Jobs like to use that quote? I didn't know that. That's funny. It's a good quote. There's lots of pink. I might want to try something a little bit different. Maybe white. I think that this should be visible from the pathway behind it. So I'm thinking either a lily or blue orchid. There's no small pink flower. The closest would be... What are they? What are the little purple poofy ones? I never seem to have. Whoops, wrong house. What I get for reading chat. Y'all dizzy yet? So if we go back up here... Oh my gosh, super visible. Not sure about the table. Might want to change that to dark oak. And I don't know about the color. Allium, thank you, yeah. We could put a flowering azalea sapling in there too. I like the lily so far. This is the constant trial and error of this kind of work, but I'm okay with it. I don't know if I've ever put an allium in a flower pot. Well, that's annoying. Do that and that. I think Azalea would take up the full window, and I think it would touch the bottom of that visually, which is why I don't think I want to do it. We might try it just once just to see, but I agree. I think it's probably going to take up the full window, which is not what I want. I think the colors are probably going to be what we want, right? Like I think this will, obviously the flowers will match all the foliage that's on the building. So like all the outside vines and stuff. But yeah, I don't think this is going to look as good. Oh, come on, really? Guess my inventory is full. Yeah, so visually outside, I think that's going to even go past the trapdoor kind of window shutter thing. Yeah, so that is a good example of a visual tangent. I mean, it's okay from down here, right? Like you get a little bit of a glimpse of it, but really, it all kind of blends together. I think I prefer the lily. I feel like this might be a little bit on the nose. I wonder what we could do in here. I don't want to do any kind of slab because that's not going to look good. So we've got spots up here to put stuff. Oh, I put those white carpets away. Crap. Chair's not going to fit there. Really, there's no other spot to really put anything up here, I don't think. Well, yeah, if I go get a dark oak chair. Or, no, I needed the other one. I feel like a dark oak chair would go better with the table. Oh, I had one. I think I want this kind, though. And carpet. Yeah, the saplings are pretty big. I like them. It's just that depending on how big your window is, they either fill it or they're not. They're like too big. We can do that and do that. Actually, you know, I think maybe we prefer. I'd rather have a white dark oak table there. That's not what I wanted to do. I think I have to do this before I move it, right? There is a way to get linen on the chairs. That's not it. There we go. So in fancier places, you can have the chairs look a little bit fancier, which is nice. And it's just the vanilla carpet texture, so it really doesn't change that much, which is very cool. Table. Good, good, good. I mean, really, there's not much more you can do up here. I feel like maybe I could put some linens up there with a couple of snow layers. That's about it. And we have the same problem where this is such a low roof that we can't change any of these blocks. Candles don't sit on those. I wonder if maybe for looks we should have candles up here. Yeah, the carpet on the chair, it's hard to remember, right? And I don't use it that it didn't used to look as good. I'm not always a fan of the carpet on the tables, so that's probably why I don't use it on the chairs very much. Probably a couple of those and a couple of those. So I'm thinking it would be cool to have candles up there. It's getting dark, so I'm going to wait and see what it's going to look like. But one option, of course, would be to put candles like up here instead of this. And that takes care of all the spawning spaces, right? It's just that this looks very bare for some reason. It also looks strange that it's brick. I mean, we can add some texture with some crack bricks and stuff, but it's a little bit strange. So I'm just going to let it get dark, and we'll go downstairs and check the window. Yeah, I don't think a glowing item frame would really make sense. Oh, wrong building. And he's invisible. Can I trade with you when you're invisible? Yes. Nothing of interest, I don't think. Nope. So yeah, I'm feeling that front window is a little bit dark. We're getting a decent amount of light from the second floor and a little bit from the bottom floor, but I definitely want to put some candles in that window. So we're going to do that now while it's dark, but I'm going to need more candles. I imagine the cream colored candles are probably the ones that I'm going to use, but we're going to try the white candles just because it allows me to try 1, 2, or 3. I don't think 1 is going to be enough to do anything. No, you can't even really see it. A mini respawn anchor? Yeah, I mean, there's probably a use for it. I just, maybe in a sci-fi build or something, but I'm running out of room to store all these things. So that's better. I feel like third time's going to be the charm. I feel like the third candle is probably going to be what we want. Yep. Yep. I think that works. I will probably just switch it to be 3 regular candles instead, though. All right, so if we do that and I get rid of these. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. So the other option would be to remove this and put candles here. Which spawn proofs everything. I guess at nighttime, does that mean that we can still see the lily? Or does that make it super dark? Because the other option was, of course, is to leave everything there and have the lantern, like, really lighting everything up at night. That to me is a little bit too bright. Yeah. So we will remove that. I'm probably going to end up doing 3 candles on the bedside table. Just because I feel like 2... I don't find that 2 doesn't really give enough, whereas 3 almost is... It's a big jump from 2 to 3. Visually, anyway. Then what do we do here? I guess we just do the normal, like, what you want to call it. Is this an inside block? Yes. So, wonder if we could kind of make those look like headboards. I think maybe acacia would work. Sorry for all the up and down. Oh yeah, the lodestone netherite mini block would be a lot. I agree. What was I looking for? We're done with the nighttime, so I can sleep. I wanted acacia logs, cracked stone, maybe even a little cobble. I'm not sure why these things get different tags. It's really strange. It never used to happen. So the furnace might actually look like a cool headboard, but we'll see. It might be too much like the blocks below. No, it kind of works. Kind of works. Does it look like straight on? Actually, I like that better. No, I'm going to want that back. Where did that go? Probably outside. Yeah, it's not the easiest space to run around in. I will say that. Yeah, I'd say that's enough. Oh, there's a hole there. Cool. Salty bread is good. Hello. A very true username. We could try to put like footboards, but I think they're gonna be too much like the trim that we've got going on in here. Cool. I'm calling that done, and that means that the whole thing is finished, right? Yeah, I don't see any other places where we could put things. Cool, cool. And it's not like I want to spend like eons tweaking and subtweaking all this stuff. I just want to make sure that we don't forget about the insides of the builds. Thanks, Not Hugo. Dan Grace, appreciate it. This is actually multiplayer. This is the Citadel SMP. So Cosmic, who's in the chat, streams from the server and plays on the server. There's a link to everybody. And who else? Steven, ESC, and Alistair are the most active among us. I used to say there was about 6 people on the server. I mean, Hannah plays, but she doesn't stream. So there's 5. We'll say 5 active members. And it's about 5 years old. So, yeah. There was one other thing I wanted to look at just before I wrap up here, and that's the outside bit. I'm wondering if I can move some of these stairs out here to cover up. I've got these weird little bits, and I'm wondering if I could just do this. Oh, but then you see the inside there. I was going to cover that up like that, but then you see the inside there. But that's fine. We could just grab another brick block and do it that way. There's all my stuff. So we'll do that. Yep, I just need another brick block, and we're done. Westall's been about a year and a half, and it's pretty big. So yeah, this was done before, but I'd say starting here about a year and a half. And it's all on YouTube. If you go to the VODs channel, the Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, it's all there. Those are not carpets. Those are carpets, though. And what doesn't go in here? That doesn't go in there. That doesn't go in there. Those don't go in there. Okay. Have anything that goes in there? Just the hammer. Oh, and this. That I think I was keeping here. Stone ones are over here. And the wool box can go back inside. Oh, I forgot to put snow in the icebox. Do. Cool. I think we'll raid Drath Cosmic. Fridays on Drath's channel are always pretty fun, from what I recall. Yeah, very much looking forward to not having to live in this little hut. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, folks. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We're going to pass you on to Drathmore, but we have finished the inside of the bakery, which is the Canal Bakery here, which sits on the canal. So the next time we stream, we're probably going to be working on the canal itself, as well as this waterfall and probably this building. We'll probably start with that building, as a matter of fact. But we finished this floor. Got a couple of armor stands going on. We've got second floor where there's a little bit of a living space. Not really much. Not really sure. It's not a lot of room. And then, of course, on top we've got the beds and the flower in the window, which is really cool because you can see it coming down the alleyway here, which is nice. And you can see it both ways, which is nice. You can see it here too. Subtle, but possible. Cybe, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Really appreciate it. Always nice to have folks around. Stephen ESC, I didn't realize you were in the chat. Very cool. Thanks for the lurk. But yes, that's it for me, folks. If you like this, check out the VODs channel on YouTube. You can also support via Patreon at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Also check out the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe podcasts wherever you find a podcast. They are free. The Spawn Chunks is about Minecraft. The Citadel Cafe is about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. And I believe that Stephen ESC and I are going to be talking on the next episode, probably about Obi-Wan Kenobi. But we'll touch base and let you know what's up. You can check that all out in the Discord. And we'll see you soon. And soon being tomorrow. That's Saturday, probably Minecraft. And Sunday, I hope, fingers crossed, will be a Lego stream. So we'll see y'all multiple times this weekend. Bye for now.